I ask God why life is so hard. Sometimes I feel like my life is hard. How are y'all today? Welcome, Almighty Flip. I'm going to show you what the Spirit told me. So when I asked why life is hard, the Spirit responded, there is no easy way and there is no hard way. There's just the way. Good morning. It's 12:11. It's not morning anymore. Good morning, Capricorn Effect. Good morning, Khaleesi. There is no easy way and there is no hard way. There's just the way. Oh, it's 9/11 where you at? Okay, that's cool. Good morning. There is no easy way and there is no hard way. There's only the way. You know? I'm coming outside because as soon as I start talking to y'all, people want to come in and start talking. Um, I was having a hard morning, So I just asked. When you ask universe questions, you'll get an answer. You just have to ask the question. I asked why life feels like it's so hard sometimes. And the Spirit says there is no hard and there is no easy. There's just the way. That's just the way. That's just the way you're going. This is the way to get to the destination you're headed towards. This is just the way. Sometimes it feels different than it does than others. There is no hard or easy. There's just the way. You have to walk out that way. You can't get out of it. Because if you don't, you're just going to see it again. It's going to come back up again. Every single time. There is no hard way. There is no easy way. There is only the way. What y'all think about it? It doesn't matter. That means it doesn't matter which you choose. It doesn't matter. It's still going to be the way. So when you try to say, oh, I should do this instead of that, or I should have done this instead of what I did, or wish I can go back, it doesn't matter because you're still going to choose that way because that was the way to get to where you're going. That was the way. That was the only way it was going to happen. That was the least path of resistance at that point in time in your life for you to make that decision. That was just the way. That's the way you had to go. That's the way it had to be. That's the way it had to map itself out for you to get to where you are now. This is the way you have to go for you to get to where you're going. That's what I need to realize and stop focusing on the what ifs. There is no right. You're right where you're supposed to be, right when you're supposed to be there every single time. It doesn't matter. I had to realize that too this morning. This was my conversation with Source. I was like, God, what is going on? Like, life be lifing. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll see my stories, and that's more of a up close and personal behind the scenes of what I be doing every day. But life be lifing, and life don't always feel good. And I'm not one of those people that want to get on here and cap y'all heads up and lie and tell you everything gonna be fine. Hi, how are you? Bree So Divine, welcome. I'm not the kind of person. You know what? I walk in. I walk in truth because I already lived a lie, and that did not work out well. So when I get on here and I'm talking to y'all, I'm telling you my own experience. I'm basically talking to myself in this camera, and it just happens to reach and touch other people. I asked God, I said, you gotta talk to me. You gotta give me something because life ain't making no sense. And then I, begin to understand that life isn't supposed to make sense, it's supposed to make faith. That's it. It's not supposed to make sense, it's supposed to make faith. It would not be faith and belief if we knew everything that was going to happen the way it was going to happen. It would be pointless. I said, why is life so hard for me? I said, I feel like I didn't mistreat people. I mean, along the way, you accidentally hurt people as you stumble. Things happen, but I'm not a purposely hurtful person. I don't do any of that kind of stuff. So I felt like if I reap what I sow, why am I reaping these things? I didn't sow these seeds. So why is my harvest looking shitty? And the Spirit said, no, there is no hard life. Your life is not hard. There is no hard way. There is no easy way. There is just the way. This is the way that you must go to get where I'm trying to take you at. If you don't like it, just say that. It's okay to say, God, I don't like this. This does not feel good to me. Help me. But there is no way out. There's just the way. You got to go through that this way. This is the way you need to go to get where I'm taking you. Now, then it becomes how we posture ourselves as we go. How are we going to posture ourselves as we go this way? You can try to equip yourself the best you can. You can try. But we're really here just letting go more and more every day. All we should be doing is releasing and surrendering even the more every single day. Thank you so much, Briso Divine 91. I appreciate that. So we can just roll with the punches and just kind of let that stuff roll how it rolls and keep it moving. Or we can get upset and make it a little bit, more uncomfortable. And I was uncomfortable this morning. I'm not kidding. Like, God, it was uncomfortable. I feel like I've been in an uncomfortable state for a few years now, to be honest with you. I've just been sitting in this uncomfortable place for a few years. It's crazy. Hello, welcome, Tay Monique. So, what it is calling me to surrenderance. Life is calling me to surrender. Life is asking me, will you allow me to do what it is I need to do in you so that you can become what you asked me to become? See, I think sometimes we get upset and annoyed because we forgot what we asked for. You forgot that you asked God for that. Now you upset of what it looks like to walk it out. You forgot you asked God to take you higher. You forgot you asked God to show you the truth. Now every time the truth comes, you upset. You forgot that you asked God to heal you from the inside out. Do you know what kind of work that takes? Do you know what kind of work that takes? Your uncomfortable feeling just started back in November. My birthday is in November. Let me see. Let me look and see what that is. You know what I'm learning about discomfort? That just means it's time to break. You're getting closer to the breakout. If I want to be like, give you an illustration, when a caterpillar gets uncomfortable, it's because the butterfly's on the way. But then we forget that we wanted to be a butterfly. We asked to be a butterfly, so now we mad what it looked like to be a caterpillar in a cocoon. It's like, what you want God to do? Like, what do you really want the universe to do? You either want what you asked me for or you don't. So then I started being really slow to speak and careful about what I asked for. I started being slow to speak and careful about what I asked for because I'm not so sure. Do I really want what I thought I said I wanted? Because now that I understand what it looks like, now that I understand what it could possibly lead me into, To walk it out, I'm slower to ask for stuff. I want less. I just want to appreciate where I'm at. I just want to appreciate what I've got. So discomfort is really calling us to a place of surrenderance. That's all. Discomfort is really calling us into a place of surrenderance. And the quicker we surrender, the sooner we get through it. If not, it just is what it is. But no, God said, no, no, no. Life is not hard. Your life ain't hard. There is no hard way and there's no easy way out. There is the way. This is the way you're going to walk this path because you told me you wanted to be great. You told me you wanted to be the best. You told me you wanted to heal all your family trauma and take it up on your back. Well, take it. This is what it looks. This is the way today. This is what it looks like today. Sometimes I don't even know why I'm crying, why I'm going through stuff in my emotions, in my spirit. It has absolutely nothing to do with what I'm looking at. It's literally you're breaking through today, the ancestral plane. You told me you wanted to heal all your family trauma. Today we working with this one. This is how you need to heal this part. This is the way you need to heal this part. Shoot. So I just got on here today to encourage you. You're not crazy, but there is no hard and no easy. There's just the way. And this is the way it has to be. It was all fine. It was all fine when you was asking God to make you great. You didn't think about what that would take. I tell people around me now when they start talking like that, I tell them, I say, hey, you better count the cost. That's fine. I know you listening. As long as I know you listening, it's all right. Be careful driving. Briso Divine 91. Appreciate you. Appreciate it. So I'm here to remind you, you better think twice. Think twice about what it is you're asking God for. Think twice about what it is you think you want to be, do, and have. Because you don't know what it's going to take to get there. Nobody actually knows. Nobody actually knows. Oh, I want a relationship. Okay. Until that relationship requires you to sacrifice yourself. Until that relationship requires you to surrender who you thought you were. I'm here to tell you. Be slow to speak and quick to hear. That's my words of encouragement today. This is my path. I know I have to walk this path because I have to. Of who I am in my family, I have to walk this out. The generational curse will not break if I don't break it, because nobody's as strong as me. The religion and tradition that I came out of and had to walk out of, you know what kind of power and strength that takes to leave something that you were birthed into and walk out of it and not even look like it even burnt you a little? Takes some strength. So every day ain't gonna be peaches and cream, but every day calls you to another moment and opportunity to surrender. So I want to invite you. I want to invite you to sit with that today. When you feel yourself having a frustration moment, when you feel yourself feeling like, dang, today is hard, it's an opportunity to surrender. It's an opportunity. Find a moment, remember this message, come back to it. I'll probably put it up. Take it as an opportunity to surrender. Because the more you let go, the more life can flow. When you squeeze, and hold on tight, there's no flow there. You have to open your hand. You have to open your heart. You have to open your mouth. You have to open your spirit up. Surrender to what's happening, and it'll get a little lighter. Do the right thing. We don't always know what the right thing is, Bree So Divine. We don't always know what the right thing is. So I want to invite you to rephrase that and just do whatever you feel led to do at that moment. There is no right or wrong. There is no good or bad. There is no hard and easy. It is just the way. Okay? All right, my arm hurting. I'm tired of holding up the phone. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Capricorn Effect. Keep it trucking. Keep it trucking. If you haven't followed me on Instagram, I want to invite you to. It's at Milda Messenger because that's where you get a little closer look at what my life looks like. But love y'all. Be safe. Stay up. Keep pressing. Keep pressing. But Lord, don't have no expectation. Just be. Appreciate you. Love you. Praying for you. I'm here with you. We in this together.